after Friends, it's the big premiere of Cursed. Now, here's Steven Weber and the cast with a musical message.
Oh, yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, yeah. Oh, I am Cursed.
It's all new comedy, must-see TV, NBC Thursday.
Wait, what? Right after Friends? Do you remember that one, Cursed? Well, what if I told you it changed its name and premise just 5 episodes in? 5. Today I'm talking about what started out as Cursed, the 2000 NBC sitcom that hit the eject button halfway through the season and rebranded itself as The Weber Show. A mid-season identity crisis so dramatic it should have come with a therapist. I can explain. Me too. Paul here, actor and former radio host. Now, the premise that NBC swore they loved until they didn't went something like this. Steven Weber plays Jack Nagel, a guy who gets hexed by an ex-girlfriend in episode 1 and suddenly becomes a walking bad luck magnet. And we're talking sitcom-level misfortune, the kind where you don't need insurance, you really need an exorcist. And honestly, it wasn't the worst idea. NBC even gave it a prime Thursday night slot. Their best. That's right between Friends and Will and Grace. But then the ratings came in, and they were like, uh-oh. So NBC did what NBC does best. Panic mid-season. They decided the scripts were too silly, all of a sudden, for what they were trying to do. They dropped the entire Cursed storyline like it was cursed. Poof, gone. Never happened. Suddenly the show is just a regular sitcom about a regular guy with a regular life, and the title changes to The Weber Show. It was now a lot like Seinfeld. More on that coming up. Anyway, this is the TV equivalent of a restaurant changing its name and menu, halfway through your meal. Welcome to Tony's Pizza. Actually, we're called Steve's Burgers now. And here's the thing. The cast? It wasn't half bad. Steven Weber, Amy Peets, Wendell Pierce, Chris Elliott. This is a lineup that should have been maybe not unstoppable, but at least quality. Instead, they were trapped in a sitcom that kept yanking the steering wheel every 3 episodes. To me, it was a lot like Seinfeld.
Well, hello. Well, what do you say, Nagel? Are you up for the challenge?
Oh, sir, I certainly am. In fact, I'll make it my personal mission to get as many kids addicted to our video games as possible.
And addiction equals profit.
A guy and his 3 friends.
You are into cooking?
Yeah, why?
Oh, nothing, but don't you find cooking, just a little bit?
What are you saying, Larry?
Well, I'm not saying anything, but don't you think cooking's just a little bit?
Oh, come on, Larry. Why don't you just come out and say it?
I am not saying anything. Well, all right, look, for a man like me, cooking, is a little, beep, 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 beep.
A lot of time talking about nothing.
Tell me something you've never told me before.
Okay. Okay. You remember the time I kissed Helen Majeski and you got all pissed because you had a crush on her?
Yeah, you made that up?
Yeah. Truth is, I slept with her on your dad's pool table.
Ah. So that's why you changed the felt.
Yeah. Now, you tell me something.
Okay. You know how we both think Caddyshack is the funniest movie ever made?
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm. I hate it.
What? No, come on, seriously. Mine was real.
No, that's real. I'm serious. I just find that type of humor a bit lowbrow for my taste.
But you spent all those years laughing.
I was faking.
What? I can always tell when you're enjoying yourself. I can always tell when somebody's faking, too. Well, okay. Wow, that's
Yep.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, what about my ski trip story?
Oh.
You think that's funny, don't you? Yeah, see, I knew you liked that story.
As for Cursed, well, you won't believe what happened the night of the pilot. Oh, that's next. Hey, please, first, if you would, like, subscribe, and share for more forgotten TV strangeness. Okay, NBC gave it a primo launch, and it scored big. 17.8 million viewers for the pilot of Cursed. That's not a flop. Oh, that's a victory lap. But the audience fell off the proverbial cliff after that. By episode 3, numbers were sliding. By mid-season, this show was basically waving from the bottom of the Nielsen charts like a Timu Seinfeld.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. It's just a little bump in the head.
Is that Charlton Heston?
Yes, but...
Oh, Mr. Heston, hi. I just wanted to tell you, I am a huge, huge fan of your work, sir.
Mr. Heston, what are you, drunk? My name's Doug.
Doug? The hell is he talking about?
He slipped on the ice and hit his head. I think you might have amnesia.
Oh, all right.
After 17 episodes, 2 of which aired at 3 a.m. in the summer, NBC quietly pulled the plug. On a cliffhanger, even.
I'm not going to help you pack because I don't want you to leave.
Because you want to move in together?
No.
I gotta finish packing.
I want to marry you.
What?
And by what, you mean yes?
Wow.
And by wow, you mean yes?
I don't know what to say.
Let me help you out. Yes.
Jack, I love you so much.
Good, good.
Yeah, we'll never know how those crazy kids turned out. No closure, just another sitcom void. So that's Cursed. And The Weber Show. The Weber Show sounds odd, you know? Why not call it The Steven Weber Show? Maybe another Seinfeld nod, huh? Last name only? Jerry. A show that started with magic, pivoted to realism, and ended with confusion. It tried, it really did. It had an interesting cast, great time slot, a premise that I think could have worked if NBC had just, breathed into a paper bag for a count of 10. Instead, we got a mid-season makeover so abrupt it should have come with a witness protection program, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, do you remember it at all? I like Steven Weber. I thought he was great on Wings, hilarious. What about Chris Elliott, too? He's one of those guys that people either like him a lot or don't like him a lot. Hey, let me know what you think in the comments, all that and more. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if you would. And speaking of Wings, I have got a video for you. It's Wings bloopers. Fun stuff right here.